Hi guys, this video is going to be about what to do when you've built what you wanted to build. I built a dock and I started my mine. I already built pens for my horse. My horse is there. It's looking good. Now we're going to need a mill, guys. Here's your nutrition level. Mine's currently at 10%, okay? Um, you really don't want this low. You want to preferably this should be over 60%. You'll get more skill gain. So you're going to want to forge and botanize or fish. I personally am going to forge and botanize. And then we'll build a fishing pole. But first we need the stuff to go in with the fish. So we're going to go and try we're going to try to forge and botanize. For some reason, none of my tiles are allowing me to forge. So I can't do it. There we go. We found one. We found one that's open. There we go, guys. So forging, look, I got a piece of corn here. It worked. Yay. We're gonna try it on this tile. Okay, someone must have already done that one. Some stuff on this tile. Alright, so we got some corn. I'm trying to particularly look for a pumpkin, okay? Actually, this video will be... Yeah, I'll make it fortune botanizing for food. I think that's the most important early on. If you don't get it, if you're not able to make a mill early, you're in trouble. So because you're gonna go a lot slower. So you want to go to nature. All I'm doing is right clicking on the ground and forging and botanizing. You can even do it on tree tiles. But I'm just walking around. And forging. It's really important. It's one of those things in a game that it's a must do. Alright, so I have enough. I have 2 pumpkins. That's enough for 2 mills. So we're gonna build a fishing pole right now. So let's actually do we need to? No, we'll make a casserole probably actually. First thing we have to do to make a mill is go back to your forge. You already made one if you watch the videos. Mine's lit. Yours should be lit. You should have stuff in your forge. I have my stuff in mine. You're going to want to pull it in your inventory and you're going to want to make a pan. Okay? So create, we're going to look for a pan here, and if it's not on this one, we'll search for this stuff together. It is not. You have to make a large anvil, which requires ore and a small anvil. Create. We're looking for large anvil right here, guys, under tools, large anvil. Okay, it should pop out somewhere if you made it. I didn't. I do believe I failed. It's no good. You don't really want to fail on that because it takes a lot of weight. We'll try it again. It might tell me that I don't have enough material. They used to weigh 50 weight. I'm not kidding. We didn't even want to make a large mill, but okay. Tools, large anvil. Can we do it? We can't. Just not enough weight. So we're going to have to wait for our stuff to heat up. But while we're doing that, we're going to try to make a hook. For hooks, we need those, but let's see if that is the same thing. Nope. Let's see if there is fishing hooks. Or is it just a hook? Whatever. We found hooks. We're going to try it. When we get string, we have to find cotton first. Awesome. We're going to heat this up, though. Mine some more, because we have to make a pan for this to work. Although you could make a soup with a bowl. You could do this if I had my bowl. I throw mine away. Pretty sure I don't have it anymore. That's the reason why you start with one. I'm not gonna. You can make a saucepan, but I like to do it my way, and that way requires you to use a pan. Where is... Okay, there we go. We got a mine, guys. Mine. Mine! Hello, I'm playing on a new server. Do you guys have problems with forging and botanizing everywhere? It just says this area looks pick clean. I just found stuff. It was okay. It worked just fine just a second ago. I'll tell you though, I didn't get a message. So I'm doing a video right now on cooking, and I was not getting the message that tells you that it looks clean everywhere. So it is working, but I was not getting the message that you're saying that you're actually getting. We didn't get the message on our server. But it does seem to be an issue, for sure. Alright guys, we're heating it up.
And refresh your site and scroll down.
Which site?
Twitch.
We're still waiting for our ore to heat up, guys, to make a large anvil. Perfect. It works?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Did that last video go up? The one I just made? How to make a large cart? I'm not seeing it. Alright, we gotta wait for this stuff to heat up. Sorry guys, this video is gonna be a bit because we have to heat everything up. That's how it works in Worm. You can't get around that. It's a fact. Everything has to be hot in order to create stuff blacksmithing wise. You have to see a red dot glowing from the heat. So that's the part of Worm that does take time. And like I said, that's deterred on what determines that is your forge quality. Mine's bad right now. I have damp it. It's not bad at all. it's like watching paint dry, right? We're just waiting for this stuff to heat up. So but this is part of it if you want to make your mill. And it's good, 17 weight, should be able to make my anvil. I just had to make sure I had enough weight that was hot. Create. I believe it's under here, large anvil. There it is right in front of us, guys. We're gonna right click the anvil and we are looking for cooking utensils, frying pan. There we go. So we're going to take the frying pan, put it into a forge, take some pumpkins and corn, and see what happens. Oh, one pumpkin. Forgot. Corn weighs too much. It's probably going to make a casserole, but we'll wait and we'll see. We're going to come back, but this will give us some nutrition at least, which will help us throughout our day. So it goes from very warm to hot to searing to glowing from the heat. Making our first meal. These guys are funny. Lol. I know, right? These guys agree. We on our server we have 15 times skill gain, and on some servers right now they're still very close to Worm. They're like 1-time multipliers. So, and you might as well play on the original servers if you're going to do that, because at least there's a lot of people still that are playing there, and you know, whatever. But that's why we have 15 times, because some of us don't have the time to do this all the time. I personally do, but others that play with us do not. Go chop a tree in real life. Alright, we made a stew, guys. Pull out of the forge right away, because if you don't, it's going to be too hot to eat. See, it's boiling. Can't do anything with that. But we do have one. We'll throw it on the ground. That's how you do it. The best way to do it is have another forge to cool it off, but I haven't set that up yet. So, welcome. That's how you cook, and you want to do that right away.